Are you worried about camping in bear country? You'll want to stick around. Welcome back to Outdoor Skills Made Easy. You may have heard the news report in Yellowstone National Park about a woman that left a messy campsite. A bear came in, ate the food, trashed her tent, and then left. The bear was hunted down and had to be relocated, and the woman ended up with a hefty fine. Bears are interesting creatures because they have a memory that will allow them to remember where they got the food and return to it time after time. So it's important to not invite a bear into your campsite. Let me give you some hints. Let me tell you a few things about bears. They're very quick, very strong animals, and their sense of smell can reach out a mile and detect a smell and go directly to that smell. So if you've got things in your campsite that have a smell or an odor, for sure they're going to be attracting a bear. When a bear stands on its hind legs, it's really not trying to be aggressive. For the most part, they're just curious. They want to see what's going on over there, or maybe they smell something. Bears are generally shy creatures and they try to avoid humans, but they're also easily startled, and if they're startled, they can become aggressive. Most bears prefer protective cover, which might mean you could find them in willows, you could find them in dense forests, but generally not out in the open if they have another option. When you prepare to go camping, make sure that all of your equipment is clean. That includes your clothes. Wash them in some detergent that is scent-free. Also make sure that you take along some airtight containers that will carry your food. And choose a menu that has food that has a lesser scent than other foods. Also a trick is, as you're hiking along and you enjoy a treat, make sure that you have a baggie that you can seal up the wrappers from your treats and avoid spreading that smell along the trail. And finally, think about your toiletries. Try and take things that don't have a smell. Remember that when you're in your tent, a bear can actually smell your chapstick and it might attract him. When you're choosing a campsite, make sure that you try and find a site that is as uninteresting to a bear as is possible. So knowing that they like willows and they like dense cover, camp in an open area and then use the 200-foot triangle method, which is your campsite is at one end of the triangle. On one corner of the triangle is where you'll do your cooking, your washing, your cleaning, and on the other end of the triangle is where you will hang your bear bag with any of the smellables, including clothes at the end of the day, any food that you have, and anything that might carry a smell. Remember, nothing with a smell goes into your tent. If a bear happens to wander through your campsite, he's looking for food, and if he smells something in your tent and tries to get in and discovers a person there, then he might become aggressive. Here are some tips for hiking in bear country. Noise is always your friend. Hike in groups, chat a lot, even sing songs, and a lot of people like to take some bear bells with them so that they can announce their presence to all the bears or all the animals that are around them. Remember, always stay on the trail and never hike at night. And be aware of bear signs. You could see bear prints in the dirt, or maybe you could see some birds that are circling, which could indicate an animal carcass that would attract a bear. Let me give you a few guidelines if you do encounter a bear. First of all, don't panic, don't run, because that could trigger a chase response from the bear. You want to make yourself big and loud and just back away slowly so that he doesn't feel like he's cornered and he has options to move. If the bear lunges towards you or does a false charge or snaps his jaws, it still means that you're too close. So you're going to continue to back up, make yourself known, give him a wide berth, and try and slowly back away. As a last resort, you may want to drop something to distract him, but don't drop your backpack or something with food in it, because remember, he will remember, and it could trigger a response to a later hiker who he will know might be carrying food. Here are a few things that I take with me when I go hiking in bear country. I take a bear bag that I can hoist into the tree to keep it out of the bear's reach, some additional rope, a few extra carabiners that I use to add some weight as I'm throwing my rope up into the trees, and it also helps the rope to slide through easily as you're hoisting up the bag. And then finally, I always go with some bear spray, just for a little additional protection. Bear attacks are very rare, but occasionally injuries do happen. Most of these are caused by a bear that's startled. We hope that you're safe as you go out camping in bear country. and we hope that this has been informative for you. We hope that you'll join us again at OSME TV.